Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany, and if this is your first time coming across one of my videos, make sure you subscribe and click on that bell so that you don't miss any uploads from me. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this 613 kind of long bob look that I'm wearing today. This unit that I am wearing is from China Lace Wigs, but I did do a little bit of customizing to it, so I will walk you through that process. And I will show you guys how I styled the hair as well. So if you are interested, then stick around.
Okay guys, so this unit is from China Lace Wigs. Forgive my voice, I am a little bit stopped up right now, but this is the unit right out of the package. And I am going to be using the Color Charm by Wella in 10N and 12AA. These are permanent hair colors to tone this 613 hair. I'm also going to be using the 20 volume cream developer from Wella as well. And I'm just using the permanent color so that I don't have to continue to tone. I mixed both of the colors in the bowl. You may want to do them separately, but because I could not find my other bowl, I just did them together and it came out okay for me. So here you can see I am parting off the hair, and I didn't know what that little piece of, it looked like a piece of lint or something that was in there. So I'm just parting off the hair and I'm getting ready to apply the color. So I'm just taking a coloring brush and applying this generously to the hair. And I start at the root and I work my way down to the tip of the unit. So this is a very simple process. It's not something that you have to be super careful with because it is a one process, kind of one tone color. But you will notice that the hair will start to turn. So the hair in the back may be a little bit different than the hair in the front, but I like that because it gives it dimension in my opinion. So as you can see, we are just continuing the process as we get, further along. Nothing changes, the exact same process throughout the whole unit. Just make sure you get each strand saturated. And again, I do it haphazardly because whatever I leave out, to me, it gives it a little bit more dimension. So I'm not concerned with it, but I definitely want to make sure that I am coating all of the hair. And you can see I've just moved right on along to the top portion. I have just a little bit left and I'm continuing that process. It does not matter if you get this on the lace because the lace is light and this color is just going to kind of give it a little bit more of a cool tone. So it's not going to bother the lace or anything like that. And as you can see underneath, the hair is turning. It looks a little bit more darker, a little grayer, a little, a little bit more ashy. And when I'm putting the color on now, it still has that kind of yellow tint to it. So here is how the unit looks once all the color has been applied. This does get messy, but you can see the hair is turning in the back and in the front it's not so much. So I let this sit for about 20-30 minutes. And now I'm just going to wash all of this out with a sulfate-free shampoo. And this is from Ion from Sally's. And you can see how that color looks. It's beautiful. It's very ashy, and that's what I like. I love a good ash tone. So now I have already applied the unit, and I did let the unit air dry. So this is like the natural texture you're seeing. You can see a little bit of wave, but I did not show you guys how to apply the unit because you've seen me do this. I just used the Got to Be Glued spray, and that's it. When it comes to these light lace units, you have to be a little bit careful because it can get messy. So that's why I like to just use the spray. And my application wasn't the best, but it was okay. And I think, again, when it comes to like the lighter lace, it is a little bit more forgiving, but you have to make sure you cover up your full hairline so that you don't see any black hair around the edges. And now I'm just taking my favorite curling iron. It's by Wigo. And I'm just going to curl the hair throughout. I cannot find this curling iron anywhere, you guys. So I do apologize for that. I've had this over 6 years. And I'm not curling this any particular way. I just kind of want like a voluminous long bob. Kind of like 90s, kind of, just bumped. So I'm just curling it in a normal curling way. I'm not doing like Kim K curls or anything like that. Just nice curls. It's going to give like a Marilyn Monroe effect in a way. Now we have reached the last little part to curl, and I'm just going to curl this going backwards. And as you noticed before in the sped up clips, once I curl this, I do kind of hold it in my hand. That's just so that the curl can cool down a little bit before I release it, and that just helps for the longevity of the curl. If you let it go when it's too hot, the curl will fall a lot faster. So right now, I'm just going to pin up the top portion of my hair just to make sure that the curls on top last a little bit longer and it gives it a little bit more volume. So here, you're going to see that I'm taking that clip out, and the curls just have a lot more body than the other curls that I let just kind of sit and do their own thing. And I wasn't sure how the curls were going to last because this hair is very soft, but surprisingly they lasted pretty well. But here I was just raking my fingers through to style the hair and not doing it too hard because, again, I didn't want to lose too much curl, but I was going out, so I did want to make sure that I was able to style it in a way that I was comfortable, you know, with going out. So here you can see the color of the hair. It does have a little bit of dimension to it, even though I just did a one process color, and that's just because I did it haphazardly. So some pieces look a little bit more ashy than others, and I love that. I love the fact that it has dimension, it kind of has highlights. And here I just wanted a little bit more volume. I was looking like, okay, I'm going with this kind of old Hollywood, kind of Marilyn Monroe vibe, so I just wanted some more volume in the front, and I just put the curling iron up there. But as you can see, I'm kind of happy with it. I'm playing around with it, and I'm loving how it's coming out. So yeah.
Okay guys, so let's get into my final thoughts on this unit. The first thing that I will say, and it is a con, is that the hair sheds quite a bit. It's not handfuls of hair coming out, but it is, you know, a few strands every time you run your hands through the hair. And when you comb it or brush it, you're going to get about 5 strands. So I'm noticing a lot of shedding. That's a con to me because it's one thing, like, you can enjoy a unit that you've worked on, but then you can't really wear it like you want to because the shedding gets annoying. So that is one con in regards to this unit. Now this unit is a lace frontal. Another thing that I don't love so much about this particular unit is that the parting space is good in the middle, but once it comes to like a side part, it's kind of shallow. I would say about 2 to 3 inches, and then you may have like 6 inches of parting space in the middle. So if you wanted to do a deep side part, you would not be able to part it all the way back, but you can achieve that look, you know, just by doing the part and making it shallow and just kind of doing the comb over method, if that makes any sense. But the lace is not even straight across, so that can be a con for some. It was for me because that's not something that I expected when getting the unit, you know, from the website. I do want to say some good things about the hair. I absolutely love the luster of this hair. It's not dry. It's not It doesn't look like doll hair or anything. It has a nice shine to it that looks realistic. It also took very well to the color that I used, and I did use a permanent color on this hair, so it took very well. It didn't dry the hair out or anything like that, and I did not deep condition this hair. So I would say that it takes well to color. The hair seems pretty strong in that regard. Also, the hair curls pretty decently. As I was curling the hair with my large barrel iron, as you guys saw, I really didn't expect for the curls to last, but I've been out and it's windy and it's cold and my hair still is curled. So, and it has some curls to it, and I'm loving that. So the hair does hold a decent curl. If you want it to hold even longer, I'm sure hairspray would help. So that is a good thing as well. Yeah, I like the way that this looks. I like the way that it came out, but it is very different. It's one thing, you know, transitioning into blonde, even though I've worn 613 hair before, transitioning into blonde takes some adjustment. So it's like finding the right outfits and all of that to wear. But if you love 613 hair, I would definitely try out this unit. If you want something that's already made. I do like the length of this. Now, I do plan on cutting this, but I did want to show you guys the full length, how it came out of the package, so that you can see what you would get. So it is more of a long bob, but you can also, you know, cut it up to the length that you want or get it even longer. So I do like that it's versatile in that way. So yeah, you guys, those are pretty much my final thoughts on this unit. I'll definitely have it linked in the description box below for you guys, along with all the specs, so that you guys can purchase this if you are interested. And I will also list the color that I used as well, so that you guys can pick that up if you want to customize your 613. You can achieve this look or this tone with just purple shampoo, but it won't last. So that's the reason why I went with the permanent color, so that I could wear the color for a long time without it washing out and me always having to constantly retone the hair. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye.